Hi, my name is Arlene Ramirez, and welcome to the Certification Advisory Program, or CAP for short. In this brief presentation, I want to share with you some tips that may be helpful to you in this Certification Advisory Program. But before we get started, on behalf of the CHAE Advisory Council, I would like to thank you for volunteering of your time to help a fellow HFTP member in working towards their goal of receiving their CHAE certification. We know that you have many responsibilities and time commitments, and we are honored that you have elected to devote time to this volunteer opportunity. So let's get started. In coming up with advice or tips to help you in your role as advisors, what came to mind were 3 words that would help you get the most out of each session with your candidate: passion, prepared, and positive. Passion you already have. You've exhibited this great passion by volunteering for this role. Keep that passion, as it will create passion in the ones you are advising and hopefully engage them into this process so they can successfully achieve their goal of passing the exam. Prepared. Always start each of your sessions prepared for what you need to accomplish with your candidate. Treat each session like you would any business meeting in which you are involved. Have an agenda prior to the meeting. Ask for input from your candidate on what they want to cover or concerns they may have that they would want you to address. Knowing these items in advance will help you develop the best approach to respond to any questions or find the resources that can help you with responding. Sticking to your agenda will also make the meetings more efficient and will minimize conversation on topics not related to the exam. Positive. Stay positive with your candidate. Many already have the knowledge base to probably sit for the exam and just need positive reinforcement. Staying positive also means not looking back but looking forward. If there is a setback with your candidate, for example, they may have a new priority at work, or they can't meet or miss some of the meetings you planned. Get them refocused and moving forward. Remind them why they signed up for this, to get their certification. Now, I mentioned resources several times. Where can you get resources to help your candidate? The HFTP website is a great resource. There are webinars, articles, and through using Pineapple Search or the GHACP website, you can get even more insight and information. The CHAE Advisory Council is also a great source. If you have any questions on the resources provided on the website or lack thereof, please let us know. We want to make sure there are enough tools for the candidates to successfully study for the exam and also for you to help them with this process. Send an email to Robin Bogdan at HFTP and the Council will review and address. HFTP is fortunate to have a network of educators as members. Feel free to reach out to them, or any member for that matter, if you need to bounce an idea off of someone on how to better explain a concept. Everyone has different approaches, and maybe someone will provide you a perspective that you can use in reviewing information with your candidate. Our members are amazing and so willing to assist. One final aspect to all of this, which is extremely important, is feedback. Make sure you provide your candidates with feedback during this process. One of the most important areas of feedback when studying for an exam or any certification is time management. We have full schedules, so making sure enough time is carved out to review materials is important. Provide feedback to your candidate on the time being spent on reviewing so they can be effective and not feel overwhelmed. Maybe at the onset of the meetings, ask your candidate to provide you with the timetable they have set up for studying and getting things accomplished for this exam. You may find some have none, so this would be a good starting point. Ask them to give you a copy so you can follow up with them via email or text. We all need someone to hold us accountable, especially when working towards a big goal. As you meet with your candidate, it will become evident the areas of the exam which they are already pretty competent and those that may need more review. Provide them feedback and let them know where to focus their time and review. A good example of a focus item might be for, say, a hotel director of finance who has never worked or been involved in a club environment, or vice versa. They may need to spend more time on reviewing the sections of the exam that deal with those specific areas. Make sure that there is a goal for taking the exam. A date has been set or a time frame. Then provide feedback to your candidate when you think they may be ready. Some, again, may already be ready and just need someone to tell them that they need to go for it. I hope this brief presentation has given you some good insight on how to approach this role for which you have so graciously volunteered. On behalf of the CHAE Advisory Council, I would again like to thank you. You are awesome for doing this, and I know from experience you will find this extremely rewarding. Good luck, and we hope to see a lot more new CHAE